Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my afternoon news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, manhunt in Rochester ends, armed suspect arrested. Rochester police have taken an armed man into custody after a manhunt that began Sunday afternoon. Christopher Thomas, 27, was taken into custody before 10:30 a.m. Two SWAT teams were called in to assist in the search along with New Hampshire and Maine State Police. Police said Thomas fired shots at officers overnight, but no one was injured. Officials said they located Thomas early Monday morning and established a perimeter around him in the woods near the Walmart in Rochester. The incident started at the Walmart on Farmington Road on Sunday afternoon when police got a call about a man armed with a rifle in the rear parking lot of Walmart. He disappeared into the nearby woods before officers arrived at the scene. It's a very large wooded area and it's rough terrain. There's no path. It's not smooth. It's very rough terrain. It's a large area, but we think we have him contained, Captain Jason Thomas of the Rochester Police Department said. Thomas has 3 warrants out for criminal threatening, along with 4 warrants of theft. The search prompted evacuations of several businesses along Farmington Road. Those businesses included Walmart, remained closed Monday morning, police said. And here is a photo of the suspect, Christopher Thomas. Take a look. Here's a photo of him right here. And here is a photo from earlier today, as you can see. And now let's listen to the press conference that happened earlier today.
Out the door when it matters most. For more than a decade, he's been right there, everywhere. And when American jobs are on the line, he leads the charge. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast, and we thank you.
EOD members, helicopters from both Mass State Police and New Hampshire State Police working in unison, in collaborative effort all night long to bring this to a safe and peaceful resolution. It was some very tense moments throughout the night, but through the hard work and discipline and dedication of all those officers that were out there last night is what made this successful.
We understand that he shot at law enforcement officials last night. Can you describe what happened in the woods?
Well, throughout the night, we relied heavily on units from the New Hampshire State Police Aviation Unit as well as the Mass State Police Aviation Unit to keep eyes on the suspect. We did, on more than one occasion, face gunshots from the suspect into the area of the helicopter and police officers.
Will he be charged for that as well?
Yes, he will.
And can you describe the charges of criminal threatening and his warrants out for theft? What were those for?
He had Mr. Thomas had initially been wanted out of the Rochester Police Department for a criminal threat against one of his neighbors when he lived at Northgate Apartments in Rochester.
Was it one of his neighbors?
Yes.
Okay, and how about the theft charges? What were the warrants for those?
We have been investigating the whereabouts of Mr. Thomas for quite some time now. We believe he's been living in the woods in the area where this operation took place, and the thefts were numerous thefts that took place at Walmart and Market Basket within the city of Rochester.
How did
did
the
he
actual
get
arrest
caught?
unfold in the woods? Can you take us through the actual arrest when you located him? How that went about?
Yeah, absolutely. So it was a long event. We had him located in the woods in the back parcel of land behind Walmart, and using really some high-tech equipment on the helicopters, we were able to pinpoint his location and mark his every movement. The helicopters have an ability to see at night, night vision, infrared. So the helicopters can pretty much fly in the dark without being seen or detected. They can be heard, certainly, but that gave us the advantage to watch every bit of his movement, and that continued until this morning with coordinated efforts with ground perimeter from a number of all of those agencies that I mentioned. All participated in a huge perimeter. We certainly had to be mindful of the type of weapon, which was a rifle that he had, which can travel long distances. So we certainly need to be mindful of that. So we certainly had the perimeter set up, and as he attempted to leave the perimeter, units were in position to take him into custody successfully.
How did he get the gun? Any idea of how he got the gun? We know that he's homeless, but how did he get a hold of the firearm?
We don't know that at this point.
What's his mental stability like at this time?
I certainly wouldn't want to comment on his mental stability.
Where is he right now, Chief? Is he here? Is he being checked out to a hospital? Or?
He is being booked, and he is being held on no bail, and he will be arraigned tomorrow.
Stratford County or?
12:30 tomorrow, by video arraignment.
Awfully cold last night. Can you talk about that?
I can't say enough about the staff, the dedicated employees who went out last night and spent the entire night in the freezing temperatures. As you mentioned, it was very cold. Many of these dedicated men went out, and they almost immediately became wet, almost from the waist down. The team commanders did a great job substituting team members in and out to keep them warm as best as possible, but the dedication on display was truly impressive last night.
Any idea what he was doing outside the Walmart last night with rifle in his hand?
We don't know. We received 2 reports that he had been spotted on the wood line of Walmart, and that generated the police response.
Listening live now at Rochester Police.
Okay, and that is video from the press conference that happened again earlier today. And that does it for my afternoon news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report and for the Riley King newscast. Goodbye, everyone.